So in this video, I am going to show you how you can hide your password while you are typing it using Python programming. So hey guys, this is Biswajit. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So let's start with the video. So I have made a whole playlist on on the PDF module on how to read PDF files. I have made a playlist on the shuttle module, how to copy files, move files. So do check this playlist out. So I will be talking about a different module, which is the PW input. So actually, for example, if you want to build any application and in that particular application you want to take a password as an input, so if you type password in the terminal it will come in plain text, right? So there is actually a module which allow us to hide that password while typing it, and I will show you what I meant by that. So first I need to install the PW input module. I have actually used this PW input module in one of my projects, which is the library management system. Okay, this I have built, like if you are a class 11 guy, 12 guy, or maybe the first year college guy, so guy or girl, so you can definitely check how I used it. So it's pretty simple. So let me show you how to install it and how we can use it. So I'll come to Python tutorial, maybe. Okay, let's open Python tutorial. Let's come to Python script. Okay, so this is the working directory. So I will open in my terminal. Okay, so I have set up my git bash and the Windows terminal. And if you want to set it up, even I have made a video on that. Oops, wrong browser. So definitely you can check that video. It's present in my installations and setup. So I'll just show you what are the environments that are present, which I generally do. Oh, my mistake. list conda env list. And definitely if you want to watch how to use conda, there is also a playlist for that. So enough of advertising my playlists. Let me open any of them, maybe Python 3.10 YT. So I will do conda activate Python 3.2 YT. So it should get activated. Now if I do pip list, fine. If I do pip list, and if you are wondering how I am able to clear the terminal, it's just Control and L, fine. So if you just do pip list, so it has many libraries, fine, like it has many libraries, but we don't have the PW input. We don't have PW input, right? Yeah, there is no PW input. So I will install the PW input and I will show you how it is done. So I'll open my browser, PW input. I'll copy this. It's pretty simple. So pip install PW input. Okay, if you have copied it, just press right click and it will be pasted over here. So pip install PW input, and if you do enter, it should be installed. Yep, in my case it is showing this one using cached because I have already installed it and I'm just testing it. So in your case it will be like there will be a progress bar. Fine. So once it is installed successfully, so I'll open my VS code dot. I will just create a new script. I'll close this one. I'll create a new script which is maybe get password dot py. Fine. So now here this is the Python file that we'll be working on. So first I will do from pw input import pw input, right? So it auto suggested me. Now what I'm going to do, let's suppose for the first case, let's not use this. Let's just take a normal password, like a normal input. So maybe I have a username, fine, username, which I will take input that give me the username, and maybe I'll put a colon and give me the password. Okay, so now if I print username Let me use f strings. Username and print password. Pretty simple, right? Password. Fine. Now, if I just do Python get password.py, and if I do enter, so definitely it's asking for the username. Now, if I give maybe my name, fine, and password, I'll give as maybe something, maybe dinosaur. So you can see while typing the password, okay, my password is being shown in text format, right? So definitely password should not be shown in this, because anyone can read your password like if they are around, right? So this is not a good way to give your username and password. So like we need to do something to hide this, right? So if I do just an enter, so you can see username and password, it got printed, okay? But this needs to be hidden, right? We need to do something to handle this in this kind of cases. So to handle that, what we will going to do, like from pw input, okay, import pw input. Pretty simple. Now here, in case of like in place of input, I'll just do pw input, but this is the username. We don't need to hide the username. But for the password, I will do pw input, and we will do password like this. Fine. So if I just save this, okay, let me, instead of writing this, uh, got username and got password, right? Then it will differentiate this text and this text. So now if I execute this, if I just do python get password.py, no module name pw input. Why it is that? Okay, oops, I'm so sorry. I need to activate the environment. Conda activate. What was my environment name? Even I forgot that. It was Python 3.10 YT, right? In your case, please activate your environment where you have installed pw input. So okay, now I think it got activated. Now if I do python get password.py, so username, I'll give my username, and now it is asking for password. Now see, if I enter a character, what happens? It's coming as star. Okay, I didn't press star. Okay, let me type dinosaur, dinosaur. You can see it's coming in terms of asterisks. So isn't that pretty awesome? Like it is giving us a feeling that we're actually typing something that is secret, something that needs to be hidden. So if I just do enter, you can see got username, my name, and got password dinosaur, right? So it is able to pick up the particular password, right? This is how you can handle passwords. Now in case you don't want asterisks, you want something else, we can also do that. So like in case of password, so generally this is the prompt, okay? So prompt, this is the prompt actually that we are passing, but like apart from prompt, we can also pass mask. Fine. In mask, you can give anything. Maybe if I want to give X, even that will also work. Now, if I do python get password.py, username, I'll give my name. And now in when I'll type the password, see what happens. I'll type dinosaur, fine. dinosaur. But you can see what is being typed, X is being typed, right? And how I can verify that I type dinosaur? So definitely what I'm passing, okay, what I'm typing, it is actually being saved at password, and when I print it, so definitely password should be printed, right? So if I just do enter, you can see got username, my name, and got password dinosaur. Fine. Now we can also do one thing, like instead of X, we can do like this, like empty character. So now if I do python get password.py, we can give the username. It works just fine. Now password is there, right? Now if I type dinosaur, DINOSAUR, I'm typing it, by the way, right? I'm typing it. So if I just press enter, you can see got username Biswajit and got password dinosaur. So this is something we can do using PW input, and definitely like the one of the I should say one of the finest discoveries that I made, that we can do something like this in PW input. So this is something we can do. We can also give spaces, like you get the idea, right? You can give what kind of characters you want. So can we give two characters? Maybe we can give two characters also. Okay, let me put two characters. So it's like, maybe if I put 10, okay, let's see what happens. Maybe I will put 01. Fine. So if I type a character, type my name. Okay, it is not able to take 0. Argument must be a 0 or 1 character string. Okay, so we can't pass two characters. Okay, so we have to pass only one. So if I pass just 0, so definitely it will be able to take. So if I do Biswajit, and if I do password, maybe DINOSAUR, but it is typing zeros. If I do enter, see, it was able to pick up dinosaur. So fine, isn't that amazing? You can definitely give it a try, and if this worked for you, please do press the like button, and any kind of issues or errors that you are getting, please do ping me in the comment section below. So there is one thing that I want to point out. The PW input, it's not gonna work perfectly fine in PyCharm or like in Jupyter Notebook or maybe in other IDEs also. So that is just one thing you have to take care. So this works perfectly fine in Git Bash, and it also works in command prompt, and I am assuming in PowerShell also. So for example, if the same thing that I want to do, for example, this is the script that I'm having. So if I open command prompt, and if I activate it, Python 3.10 YT, okay, so it's going to take some time. Yep. So Python, if I do get password.py, now if I give username as my name and password as dinosaur, DINOSAUR. So you can see it is working just fine, and even for PowerShell also this will work. So that's just one thing I want to point out. So that's the reason I am using VS Code in this particular video. So in the next video, I'll show you how you can actually encrypt your password. So here you can see the password that we are giving is saved in plain text only, and when printed it is printing plain text only. Although we are able to hide the password while typing, but this is saved as like a normal string. So I'll show you how you can actually encrypt it, so that if anyone prints it, they won't be able to understand. So for that video, stay tuned in the channel. So thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in that awesome upcoming programming video.